Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a video of how to repair the fender on an ATV, the plastic. And somebody put me on to this stuff here. It's just like a corrugated plastic. And it's only like $2 for a sheet of it. And it comes pretty long sheet. But yeah, it only costs like $2, so hopefully this $2 fixes it. And the guy who actually put me onto this was a YouTube video, and I watched the video and it seemed to work out all right. So we're gonna try this out. So I don't know, who knows? Let's find out. $2 can't hurt a thing. So now I've got the heat gun to fix it. We're gonna take a whack at it. Alrighty? Alrighty guys, so I'm having a little hard time holding it together because it keeps popping out and because it's right on the curve. So I've tried crazy glue and that's not working just to hold it in place. So I'm going to be doing piece by piece just to get it held together as I go along. So let's try this out and see if it works. So I guess we want to heat the plastic. Still having a bit of a tough time. Probably gonna melt my ankle, but sorry about the lighting. I had to close the door. It was getting a little loud. So I'm gonna heat this. I'm just gonna lay that over like so. Okay guys, so what I found was actually heating it up till it clears and then mashing it in with a damp cloth actually works really well. So I'm gonna redo this and actually mash it in and see if that works any better. Well guys, it's just cooling off now, and I found like mashing it in and spreading the edges out, as you see, like you have to melt the actual red plastic, and as this stuff gets clear you just mash it in and it's actually really done a nice job. Now I'll zoom out and show you the other side. Now this is 2 layers. Ooh, still hot. And the other side, as you can tell, lost a bit of form to it, but not much at all. And the crack is slightly raised, but I'll be able to heat up this side and melt that stuff nice and flush. But other than that, like, it's still really warm. It's still really warm, but we're gonna wait till it cools down. Well guys, after a long time working on it, that's what I'm left with. Probably only about a half an hour, but it's not too warped. Like you can see the edge up a little bit, but now I'm going to take the heat gun on the top side and just run my rag along to seal it together, seal it to itself, and then I'll be able to sand it flush. But the hardest part I have a crack. The hardest part is, let's see if I can get a better light here. Yep. I have a crack across here, and I also had a crack up right in the seam. So that was the hardest part, was getting it, see if we can get some light here. But that was the hardest part, is getting around the corner and this at the same time. But it worked out really good. I'm really impressed with it. So now I'm just going to heat the top side and see if I can get that nice and flush together and then sand it down. It warped a little bit, but not bad. Not bad at all. Sure beats $239 for a new one. I'm just doing this till the color actually changes and gets to its bright red again. It's already starting to melt. Color's starting to change. Just this one section here that's high. So I'll push up from the bottom and try and level it out. That's hot. So I've got that done there. And then I'll end up sanding that out just to make it look a little better. I guess if I used a smoother cloth, I would have had a little better result. But that'll sand out really nice. So I'm just going to go right along the crack here. Okay, so that didn't work out too well, but because I'm left with this, but I'm happy. It is absolutely holding together. So that's all that matters to me. Cheers, guys. Well, guys, that's her. So I gotta put the screws and the plastic back together, but that's how it turned out. A little bit of a melt spot. Oh, sorry about the shaking. A little bit of a melt spot, but I'll get that sanded nice, and then I'm gonna start buffing the whole thing. But it's holding together really good. Let's wait. So now, hopefully, people who I let ride it don't roll it again. Awesome. Now I'm itching to ride. The only problem now is it's like 6:30 Sunday, and I'm a day late and $1 short for hitting my buddy's place for a nice barbecue. But I was talking to him, he understands, and so I'll have to head out this week sometime to go play. But his wife will be back. Just kidding, Chris. I know you're watching. Cheers, guys.